Only 1% chosen ones experience these powerful synchronicities. There comes a moment in life when reality begins to reveal itself in ways most people never notice. You start seeing patterns, connections, and signs that seem too perfect to be coincidences. You think of someone and they call you. You see repeating numbers -111, 222, 777 everywhere. You randomly open a book and the exact message you need is staring right at you. These are not accidents. These are not mere coincidences. These are synchronicities, and they are the universe's way of speaking to you directly. But here's the truth that most people never realize: not everyone experiences synchronicities at this level. Only those who are awakening, those who are stepping into their highest path, those who are chosen for something greater, begin to see these signs with intensity. And if you are watching this, it means you are one of them. But what do these synchronicities really mean? Why do they happen? And how can you use them to unlock your true potential? Most people dismiss them. They ignore the signs, brush them off as chance, or worse, fear them. But the 1% who truly understand how reality works know that synchronicities are a form of universal intelligence guiding them toward their destiny. They are proof that you are aligned with something greater, that your energy is shifting, that you are being prepared for something beyond the ordinary. And once you learn how to decode these messages, once you stop resisting and start embracing them, your life will begin to unfold in ways you never imagined.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
The first thing you must understand is that synchronicities are not random. They are a reflection of your own vibrational frequency. The more aligned you are with your purpose, the more these signs appear. Have you ever noticed that when you are deeply focused on something, when you are truly in flow, synchronicities become more frequent? This is because you are in harmony with the universe. When you are lost, when you are disconnected, when you are stuck in fear or doubt, the signs fade away. Why? Because synchronicities are not just happening to you, they are happening through you. You are the one creating them. But here's where it gets even deeper. Some synchronicities are small, seeing repeating numbers, hearing a song that answers your thoughts, running into an old friend at the exact right moment. But the chosen ones, the ones truly walking the path of higher consciousness, experience something far more powerful, life-altering synchronicities that completely shift their reality. Have you ever had a moment where something so precise, so unbelievably perfect happened that it felt as if the universe itself had orchestrated it just for you? A chance encounter that changed your life. A dream that turned into reality. A vision that later came true. These are not just signs. These are portals, moments where the fabric of reality bends, showing you that you are moving beyond the ordinary into something truly extraordinary. But here's the real question: are you paying attention? Because most people don't. They see the signs, but they dismiss them. They get a powerful intuitive nudge, but they ignore it. They ask for a sign, receive it, but then doubt it. And this is why only 1% truly step into their power, because they don't just see the synchronicities, they trust them, they act on them, they follow where they lead, even when it doesn't make logical sense. They understand that these signs are not here to entertain them, they are here to guide them toward their highest potential. So ask yourself, have you been noticing these synchronicities? Have you been experiencing moments that feel too perfect to be chance? Have you been feeling that pull, that knowing that something greater is unfolding in your life? Because if you have, it is not an accident. You are awakening. You are being called. You are stepping into something that most people will never experience. And the only question left is, are you ready to follow the signs? the hidden code, how to decode synchronicities and unlock the universe's messages. Most people go through life unaware that the universe is constantly communicating with them. Every moment, every interaction, every unexpected event carries a message, but only those who have awakened their consciousness can truly see it. If you have been experiencing powerful synchronicities, if you have been noticing repeating numbers, strange coincidences, or moments where reality bends in impossible ways, then you are already in sync with the hidden code of the universe. But here's the problem: most people don't know how to decode these messages. They see 11:11 on the clock, but they don't know what it means. They feel an unexplainable pull toward a certain place, a certain person, a certain idea, but they hesitate, unsure of whether it's real or just their imagination. They experience a moment so precise, so impossible, that it feels like destiny itself is speaking to them, but instead of acting on it, they second-guess themselves, trapped in doubt. And this is why only 1% of people truly unlock the power of synchronicities. Because they don't just notice them, they understand them. They read the messages, they trust the signs. They follow the path the universe is laying out before them, even when it makes no logical sense. So how do you decode these synchronicities? How do you take these messages and turn them into real transformation? The first step is understanding that synchronicities are not coincidences, they are confirmations. But every time you experience a powerful synchronicity, it is the universe affirming that you are on the right path. Think about it: how many times have you been at a crossroads in life, uncertain about a decision, only to have a sign appear at the perfect moment? A stranger says exactly what you needed to hear. A book falls off a shelf with the exact message you were searching for. A door closes, but another one opens in a way that is too perfect to be random. These are not accidents. These are signals. Reality is aligning itself around you, guiding you toward your highest purpose. But the true mastery of synchronicities comes when you stop waiting for them to happen to you and start using them as a tool for conscious creation. You can ask the universe for signs. You can set an intention and watch as synchronicities unfold in response. The 1% who understand this don't just passively observe synchronicities, they work with them. They communicate with the universe, knowing that it is a living, conscious intelligence that responds to energy, to thought, to focus. Try this tonight. Before you sleep, ask the universe for a clear sign about something important in your life. Be specific. Then, over the next 24 to 48 hours, pay attention. The answer will come. It may come through a dream, a conversation, a sudden realization, a sequence of events that feel too aligned to be random. The key is this: when the sign comes, do not ignore it. Trust it. Act on it. This is where most people fail. They receive the sign, but they hesitate. They let their logical mind convince them it's nothing, and in doing so, they close the door that was being opened for them. But here's where synchronicities become even more powerful. When you truly master them, you will begin to notice that they are not just guiding you, they are shaping your reality. Every major turning point in life, every quantum leap, every manifestation begins with a sequence of synchronicities that lead you exactly where you need to be. It's as if the universe is orchestrating everything, setting up the perfect opportunities, bringing the right people into your life at the exact right time. But here's the real question: are you ready to follow the path? Because once you do, once you trust the process fully, your life will begin to move in ways that defy logic, ways that most people will never experience. So ask yourself, have you been noticing the signs but ignoring them? Have you been asking for guidance but hesitating when it arrives? Have you been feeling the pull towards something greater but doubting whether you are truly ready? Because if you are seeing these synchronicities, if you are experiencing these messages, it means you are being called. You are not just an observer of reality, you are a creator of it. And the moment you step into this truth, the moment you fully align with the intelligence that is guiding you, you will unlock a level of existence that most people will never reach. The frequency shift, how to align with synchronicities and manifest miracles effortlessly. The moment you realize that synchronicities are not random, that they are precise signals from the universe, you begin to understand something even more powerful. Your reality is not fixed. It is fluid. It bends in response to your energy. The chosen ones, the 1% who truly experience life at the highest level, know that synchronicities are not just signs to be observed, they are tools to shape the very fabric of existence. And once you shift into this understanding, you will see that miracles are not rare. They are the natural byproduct of being in perfect alignment with universal energy. But here's where most people get stuck. They try to chase synchronicities instead of aligning with them. They see repeating numbers and start obsessing over their meaning, searching for answers outside of themselves, when in reality, the answer was never in the numbers, it was in their own state of being. Synchronicities do not happen because you are looking for them. They happen because you are in flow with the universe. They are reflections of your internal state. This is why, when you are aligned, they appear effortlessly, frequently, undeniably. But when you are disconnected, when you are lost in fear, doubt, or resistance, they seem to disappear. So how do you shift your frequency to align with synchronicities and manifest miracles effortlessly? The first step is understanding that your energy is your most powerful tool. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every belief you hold is sending out a vibrational signal. And the universe is responding to that signal constantly. This is why some people experience synchronicities all the time, while others rarely do. It has nothing to do with luck and everything to do with resonance. The more you raise your frequency, the more the universe synchronizes with you. What does this mean in practical terms? It means you must become hyper-aware of what you are radiating. If you are constantly in a state of stress, doubt, or negativity, you are blocking the flow of synchronicities. But the moment you shift into a state of trust, presence, and clarity, everything begins to align. Have you ever noticed that when you are deeply at peace, when you are fully in the present moment, synchronicities happen effortlessly? This is because presence is the key to unlocking the quantum field. When you are fully here, fully open, fully aligned, reality moves in perfect harmony with you. But here's where the real magic happens. When you consistently hold a high frequency, synchronicities evolve beyond just small signs, they become direct manifestations. You don't just see repeating numbers, you start attracting people, opportunities, breakthroughs that feel almost scripted by the universe. Have you ever had a moment where everything lined up so perfectly that it felt like a movie? Where you met exactly the right person at exactly the right time, where an impossible opportunity appeared out of nowhere, where you felt as if reality was conspiring in your favor. This is not coincidence. This is conscious creation. And this is what separates the 1% from the rest of the world. Most people live in reaction to their environment. They wait for things to change before they shift their energy. But the chosen ones, the ones truly aligned with universal intelligence, know that energy comes first, reality follows. They do not wait for synchronicities. They do not hope for miracles. They become the frequency of them. They embody the energy of what they desire before it arrives, knowing that once they do, reality has no choice but to reflect it. So how do you do this? How do you embody the frequency of synchronicities and miracles? The answer is simple, yet profound. You must become what you seek. If you want abundance, you must embody abundance now. If you want love, you must radiate love now. If you want clarity, you must align with clarity now. Most people believe they need to wait for external circumstances to change before they feel different. But the truth is, your external world will only change when your internal world does first. But here's the real test: can you hold the frequency even when nothing seems to be happening? Can you trust the process even when there is no evidence yet? Because this is where most people fail. They start shifting their energy, they start aligning with higher frequencies, but when they don't see instant results, they fall back into doubt, and in doing so, they block what was already on its way. The universe is always responding to you, but it does not respond to words, it responds to vibration. It does not respond to what you say you want, it responds to what you are. This is why the most powerful manifestors, the ones who live in a constant state of synchronicity and flow, are not the ones who wish for change, but the ones who embody it. They do not wait for proof, they become the proof. They do not wait for signs, they are in such deep alignment that signs follow them effortlessly. And this is where you must ask yourself, are you still waiting for reality to change, or are you stepping into the frequency that will create it? Because once you make that shift, once you fully commit to being in alignment with your highest self, you will experience something that most people never do: a reality where synchronicities are not rare, but constant. Where miracles are not occasional, but expected. Where life itself bends in your favor, not because you are lucky, but because you finally understand the truth: you were never separate from the universe. You were always the creator of it. The final awakening: how to permanently shift into synchronicity and unlock your infinite potential. There is a moment in every awakened person's journey when they realize that synchronicities are not just happening around them, they are happening through them. That they are not separate from the universe, waiting for signs to appear, but that they are the source, the signal, the frequency itself. This is the final awakening, the moment when you step beyond merely noticing synchronicities and into a state where your entire life becomes one continuous flow of alignment, manifestation, and effortless creation. But here's where most people stop. They experience synchronicities, they get glimpses of their power, they feel moments of deep connection with the universe, but then they slip back into old patterns. They fall back into doubt, into fear, into believing that life is something that happens to them rather than something they are co-creating in every moment. And this is why so few people ever reach the level of full mastery, because while they may recognize the magic, they do not fully claim it. They do not live in it. They do not step beyond belief and into knowing. So how do you make this shift permanent? How do you move beyond experiencing synchronicities occasionally and into a state where they are your natural way of being? The first and most important realization is this: synchronicities are a reflection of your consciousness. They are not random blessings, not occasional winks from the universe, they are the direct result of your alignment with your highest self. And the moment you stop treating them as something outside of you and start recognizing that they are part of your own energy field, everything changes. Think about it. When do synchronicities happen the most? When you are in a state of flow, when you are deeply present, when you are following your intuition without hesitation, when you are fully trusting the process. This is not a coincidence. This is proof that life itself responds to you when you are in alignment. The more you trust, the more synchronicities appear. The more you act on them, the stronger they become. And eventually, you reach a point where reality itself bends in perfect harmony with your intentions, not because you are chasing signs, but because you have become the frequency that attracts them effortlessly. But here's where the greatest challenge arises. Most people, even those who experience powerful synchronicities, still hold onto a subconscious fear: what if it stops? What if it was just luck? What if I lose this connection? And this fear, this doubt, is exactly what pulls them out of alignment. The truth is, synchronicities are always available to you. They never stop. The only thing that changes is your level of awareness and your ability to stay in the frequency that allows them to manifest. So how do you lock in this state permanently? How do you ensure that you never fall back into old energy, old doubt, old patterns that disrupt the flow? It begins with a fundamental shift in identity. You must stop seeing yourself as someone who experiences synchronicities and start seeing yourself as someone who creates them. This is not just a mental shift, it is a complete transformation in how you operate on every level. When you fully step into this identity, you no longer wait for signs. You move with such certainty, such clarity, such deep alignment that the signs follow you. You no longer second-guess your intuition, you trust it fully, knowing that it is the direct communication of universal intelligence flowing through you. You no longer question whether you are on the right path. You walk with absolute confidence because you have seen the proof, you have felt the alignment, and you know that the universe is responding to your energy at all times. But here's the final, most powerful truth: synchronicities are not here just to guide you, they are here to remind you of who you truly are. You are not a passive being waiting for life to happen. You are not separate from the intelligence that governs the universe. You are not just a receiver of signs, you are the very force that generates them. And when you fully embody this truth, when you step beyond doubt and into absolute certainty, you enter a level of existence where manifestation is effortless, reality is fluid, and miracles are your natural state of being. So ask yourself, are you still waiting for proof? Or have you decided to become the proof? Are you still hoping for synchronicities? Or have you accepted that they are already happening, always in response to your energy? Have you fully claimed your power? Or are you still hesitating, still questioning, still holding back? Because the moment you stop waiting, the moment you stop seeking, the moment you fully step into your highest frequency, you will experience something that most people will never understand: a life where every moment is a synchronicity, where every event is divinely orchestrated, where you are no longer just following signs, but living as the creator of them. This is your moment. This is your awakening. The universe has been guiding you, showing you, proving to you that you are meant for something greater. Will you answer the call?